Hi, my name is Gudrun from GE Designs. Welcome to my live Friday, Happy Friday show. Hi everybody, thank you for being here on this hot, humid, not too humid actually, just a hot day here in Minnesota. 95 degrees, 95, yes.
Whoa.
And for all of you in Europe and Canada, that is 36 degrees Celsius. It's hot, but I don't mind the sunshine. I don't at all. So it's just need to take some breaks inside in the AC. Of course, we're happy to be here. We missed last Friday, so we took a little break last Friday. So it's fun to be back on a Friday and first Friday in June. So if you're new around here, this happens almost every Friday. We go live at 3 p.m. Central Time, and we kick it off with a cocktail. But we're live both on Facebook and YouTube, so make sure you follow us, subscribe to our channels, and then you won't miss a show. It's a fun show on Fridays. Fun. And of course,
yay!
It starts off with a fun cocktail. And it's a new month, so a new theme. So our theme for June is going to be peaches. Those fresh peaches are everywhere right now, in season and beautiful and delicious. So actually no fresh peach in this one. This is, you probably all heard of a fuzzy navel. Well, this is his funkle, more fun uncle, the hairy navel. So it is a bit stronger because it has vodka in it and peach schnapps. Then it's of course a little bit lighter because it is my cocktail. So I just put a little bit of orange juice. Usually it's a lot of orange juice. And then I top it with some sparkling water. So it's really light and refreshing, but has a little bit of kick in there. But nice little spritzer for a hot day. Cheers.
Cheers. Happy Friday, everybody.
It's going down fresh. This one is actually a great substitute for mimosas. If you don't like champagne or champagne makes your stomach upset, this is a good option because it feels like you're drinking a mimosa almost. All right, so it's been kind of wild at the warehouse this week. We've been getting ready for Color Club going out, and then it's been busy in the crew, our Facebook group, Gudrun's Quilt Crew. You guys have been posting tons and tons of GE quilts that you've made, and it's amazing. So if you're a part of the crew, I encourage you to go to the media button up top. It says media, and check out all those photos. It's just fun to scroll through. It was wild scrolling through. It's so many quilts and so many of you in just this past year. You made all of those GE quilts. So thank you. We appreciate it. And they are gorgeous. As many as they are. They're all so awesome. So I went in there to check if we had some more postings of duty calls runners, which was our Fast and Furious project for May, our last project. I know it's kind of early. I know a lot of you haven't gotten to it yet, but I thought if we would play just the few that I've seen posted because they're beautiful, especially the ones that are kind of done in patriotic colors, because I know we all want to be inspired to make something for July, for 4th of July celebrations, or just kind of those patriotic colors. So let's look at the duty calls runners that have been posted so far. Oh, they're so great. So keep them coming. We'll do another slideshow later. So please keep all of them coming. Post them when you make them. It takes about, I don't know, would say like four hours to make one. So not too long. So find a rainy day this summer and get her done, right? I'm so glad that I have this drink right now because it's so hot in here. Now, normally on the set right here, I have all the lights on me. It's pretty warm. But today it's extra. It's extra. So if I start sweating, I apologize. I really apologize.
Take another little sip. Just a little.
Woo! Yes. Anyway, so the warehouse has been busy. We, of course, are getting ready to send out our first Color Club shipments for those of you that snatched up a subscription. And so that will be going out. Maybe you got an announcement today if we printed your shipping label today or Monday. So they're going out today or Monday. Those that are picking up on Tuesday. So we're excited for you to see it. I'm very excited for you to see it. It looks great, and everybody, it was all hands on deck. Everybody's working on it. Even this guy was working hard.
So tired.
Labeling, and you are not tired. He was working hard. So I can't wait to show you on Tuesday, Tipsy Tuesday. I'll show you what the pack looks like. So that's something to be excited for. All right, so I also had, we had some new stuff come in, and one of the things that came in was our Smoke and Rust charm pack. So I don't remember if you remember me talking about Smoke and Rust. That is the fabric that I used for my little Trixie runner. So let's just look at the pattern cover. You'll see the runners. Unfortunately, I don't have those exact runners with me because just the pattern cover. Yep, that one. And so I don't have the runners with me because they are on loan at my distributor right now. But you can see them. So from what I used 2 of those charm packs. And then I just bought the accent fabric for the runner. So I used the accent fabric for the runner, that pecan praline deco stitch in there. And then I was able to make the square from the leftovers just using scrappy accent fabric. And also I could have pieced the back with the leftover square. So from the 2 charm packs and the accent, I got all of that. So here's the Smoke and Rust. It's a really cool line by Lella Boutique, and it's very controlled colors. So we have the dark kind of chocolate browns in here into kind of more of the grays, a taupey gray, nice taupey gray, very kind of geometric things. And then we have just this really cool kind of auburn color that I love in there. And then lighter grays and the ivories and the lights. So just a very controlled colorway, so which is why I pulled out just the lights and the darks for the runner. Can we see the runner again? So I used the lightest ones and the darkest ones, and some of them in between ones. So I did the light backgrounds with the pecan praline accent, and then the dark, the large triangle is with the dark. So I pulled out all of the rusty ones and then used those for the square, the little square. I used all the rust colored ones. And then the medium grays from the leftovers. So it was really a fun project. It's such a fun project. If you have the mini ruler, even more so. So that's what I used, the Deco Stitch Pecan Praline and 2 charm packs, which we have a lot of right now because I know you were asking a lot. Speaking of Little Trixie, we have a Little Trixie here on the wall, on the cabinet. So this one we made with America the Beautiful bundle. I wanted a fun, patriotic runner, and I had seen some of you make some. So we did pinwheels with either blue or the red. So if we use blue for the pinwheels, we use red for the accent, and then vice versa. And then fun lights. And from the same bundle, we also made a little Stella. So both really nice. And of course, we used the leftovers for backings. And then one of the prints we can see it on the overhead. One of the prints in the line, we just pulled out the half yard to use for binding for each of them. And actually, I think half yard was enough for both bindings. So it's really great to get one of these bundles. So let me show you. Here's the bundle. It's America the Beautiful by Deb Strain. Beautiful, rich red and bright blue colors. But that's a 12 piece. If you wanted to just do something smaller, we have 2 smaller patriotic bundles still available. The Liberty Lane is just blues and reds, so you could just add your lights if you needed some lights. And then also Land of Liberty. So this one is purely, it's a 6 piece, so 8 piece, a 6 piece, and that's just 3 blues, 3 reds. Could totally make them that way and just add a yard of, or whatever you got of white or light fabric, and you'll be making these so fast and easy. We popped them both on the long arm, so Gertie quilted them both at the same time. Went so fast. Gotta love them. All right, so speaking of the quilts behind me, in the corner there, can you see it? Can you see it? This is my strip joins. It's been quilted, and now next I just have to add a binding and a sleeve because it's got a place to go.
It's my strip joints.
It's his strip joints. Excuse me. Excuse me. Yeah, so it's got a spot. It's going into his studio. It's going to hang behind the drums and be the backdrop, the new backdrop. And then, of course, on the big wall, we have Strolling Paris because we're now gearing up for our next one. So that's fun. But I wanted to hang it up. So speaking of your studio.
I think we should tell them about how that looks behind me.
Yes. So I don't know if you've been following us for a while. You may have seen some drum videos or stuff with him and with a beautiful quilt in the background, of course. So you have something to share. I've been sharing a lot. You have something to share with them.
Yeah, I want to share just like a minute and 13 seconds of what we call Funk Friday.
Funk Friday.
So a friend of mine, St. Paul Peterson, bass player, puts these little 1-minute grooves together every Friday. I don't do them every Friday, but we're doing a special one this Friday. So I want to just show all of our wonderful
Do you want to talk
guests.
about who they are?
So in this particular video is myself on drums and St. Paul Peterson on bass. He's actually the lead singer of one of Prince's groups called The Family. I'm sorry you guys can't see me as I talk, but I'm over here. And then the keyboard player is from the popular Revolution, Mr. Dr. Matt Fink. And then the guitar player is Mike Scott, another player of the NPG.
So you all worked with Prince.
Yes.
We're maybe not all at the same time.
No,
Fink was
actually separate.
first. Yeah, all separately.
Fink was first. St. Paul came in with a different group. He played with The Time first, and then he played with The Family. And then Mike Scott, I came in early years, and Mike Scott came in as a guitar player.
And then you and Mike have worked together a lot
and
since
me and Mike
then.
played together lots before Prince
and after
Prince. In my group called the Funky Ball Heads. That's a whole nother story.
That's a whole nother story. Okay, so let's watch this video. I'm excited.
Okay, here we go.
Funk Friday 65. This one's for you, Uncle P. I know you didn't celebrate your birthday, but we're sure thinking about you. Have a great week, everybody.
And there you go.
That's cool. So some of them were asking, did they hear Prince? Yeah, you heard Prince. These guys all work with him, including Mr. HP. They're saying they can't hear you very well. Is that mic on? It's on.
It's on.
Yeah. But anyways, because Prince's birthday would have been coming up this weekend.
His birthday is on Monday the 7th.
Monday the 7th.
So we did a little Funk Friday groove.
In his honor.
In his honor, yeah.
So the fun thing was, can you name the quilts that were hanging behind him and on the one side, on the left side?
What quilts were those?
What is the name of those quilts?
I think that should have been the question.
All right, nobody's answering that yet. So the idea will be the green and black strip joints will be hanging behind the purple drums. They'll be looking great, sharp, on the green and black. I think so.
It's gonna be great.
Okay, we'll see if anybody can answer the question. Maybe you came up too fast and we asked them afterwards. Yeah, so this is just a quick little groove, right? Quick little jam and
1 minute Funk Friday.
Yeah, it's not really a long song. So you've done it once before, right?
Yes. I can't remember that one now.
No, that was a while ago. I remember that. I remember just that it was a while ago. All right.
Some people wanted a clue as to what the colors might be in the color club coming up.
Oh, they want a clue?
Here, I'm gonna show them. Can you guys see this? This is a clue.
They can't see it.
Oh, sorry.
Oh, he's teasing you. He's really teasing you now. Okay, we're moving on because I gotta show you that. So I love when I can find a cool gadget that works for me and it works great. And so I have always had, I'm sure many of you do, have a little like a basket or a little bag for your small scraps at your sewing machine and your thread scraps and things to throw in. And I used to have that, and then it kind of was getting really janky, kept falling on the ground, and yeah, so it was not working for me anymore. So then I saw this thing at Checker called the Sensational Sip and Snip 2. Sip and Snip. Okay, I'm like, okay, I'm interested. So then I ordered it, and didn't really think much of it at first, but this thing is great. So it is, it actually screws onto your tabletop or whatever, or a shelf or whatever you have, and it adjusts to anything. It's really sturdy. That's what I was kind of worried about. It wouldn't be sturdy, but it's really sturdy. So you can have whatever drink in here, and it's a wide mouth. Maybe not, well, it would hold this, but it will hold like wide cups, which I like. And then you have the trash for your little snippets here to throw in, and then little pockets on the front for, you know, what you need to be grabbing all the time, like Mr. Jack the Ripper, little pen, and your scissors, your Karen K. Buckleys, of course. They are always close by. And so this thing has been giving me lots of joy this past couple of weeks. So I thought I would share it, and we have it in the store. Just because if I like something, I share it and sell it. I really don't sell anything that I don't use. So that's just me. And it looks like this when it's in use, I guess. More appropriate with a coffee cup. I don't know. Wine glass works for me. But that's been really, really nice. Giving me joy this week. What's been giving you joy this week? Anything?
The weather.
Yes. It's been really nice and warm.
And then riding my Harley.
Oh, he took his Harley out. That's right. I haven't gotten on it yet. Tonight maybe, huh?
It's too hot.
Okay, so when it's 60-something, it's too cold, and then now it's too hot?
It's got to be in the 70s, not in the 90s.
Okay. Okay.
Maybe real late.
Yeah. Maybe tomorrow. I think it's supposed to cool down at some point. Anyway, so I have some new stuff to show you. We have very much anticipated fabric that came in. And just to give you a little update on fabric, somebody was asking about the Christmas in July fabric. As you probably have seen everywhere, and I actually saw a blog post today from JAFTAC's president. He was explaining the fabric delays and the shipping situation. Freight shipping overseas has gone up, I think 300 or 400% pricing, but they haven't added to the fleets. They're keeping it very exclusive. So that's why the delays are happening. That's one aspect of it. And then all the COVID related things and hung up at the borders, and they haven't been able to get to harbor and all this stuff. So everything is delayed. They really don't have, you know, timelines that they can actually share. Because they're in the same situation I am. I don't know when this stuff comes until I get a shipping notification. They really don't know when it's actually perfectly going to come until it really gets to shore. So then they can kind of timeline it. So it's just a cluster. It is a cluster. So we just have to be patient. We were hoping for it all to be here in June. I am doubtful that it'll be all here in June. We have gotten part of it, but it's not all here, obviously. If we get it by the end of June, that is dream. So we have just decided we are gonna kick everything off maybe a month later, just because we want to make sure that everybody has their fabrics and no stress. We don't need any more stress. So that's just the way that is. So you can ask me about when do I think certain lines come in. Unfortunately, the answer is always going to be I don't really know. Unless I've gotten the shipping notification, then I know it's going to be in the warehouse within a week. But other than that, I really don't know. So for example, this motor line came in, cottage blue. We thought that was going to come later than quite a few motor lines that we've been expecting. But cottage blue all of a sudden showed up. So it's gorgeous. It's by our friend Robin Pickens. Makes the most beautiful fabric, and the colors are just amazing. If you like blues, these gorgeous hydrangeas. So we have layer cakes. That's the only pre-cut we have, and then we have, of course, our bundle. But the colors in this are the teals, the light kind of greens, and then lime green, and then these gorgeous blues, kind of almost periwinkle, kind of cornflower-ish blues into the darker, very rich blues. So it's just gorgeous. So we have the layer cake if you wanted the full line, but of course, you know me, I like bundles. So here is our bundle. I gotta dig in here. There's so much in here. Yeah, really delicious colors. So here's the main print in the blue. It is beautifully gorgeous hydrangeas with these lime green butterflies. I just love, love, love it. And so more of the dark, we have this print, a smaller print with the butterflies and some green, and then a larger butterfly print. I love these kind of circly polka dots in the background. And then we have the teal background of the main print. Well, not teal, it's almost like seafoam color. Tone on tone. And then we have a nice stripe in here. And then here is the other colorway with the green hydrangeas. Beautiful. And more teal, the darker teals. And then we have the one with the butterflies. And then we have the lime green colorway. So the lime green with the blue hydrangeas, the tone on tone, and then the butterfly print. So these are my favorites. I left out this dark blue stripe, so we can pop her in here. Dark blue stripe. And so this is a 14-piece bundle. 14. However, we do have some extras. So there were 3 thatch colors that we have in 1 yard. I actually left them at the warehouse, but they are actually in here. So we have the cornflower color, which is this beautiful medium blue. We have the dark one, which I skipped over here, right here. this dark blue, and then we have the teal, which is beautiful too. Oh, right here. So they are great. So they are in there. We also have some 3 prints in 3 yards and 1 yards. We have the big navy floral. So if you wanted borders or backings, we have the butterfly print in the cornflower, which is not in the bundle. So we have that both in 3 yards and in 1 yards as well, if you wanted 1 yards. I'm in 1 yards. And then we have this one that's not in the print, so it is the light background with a large hydrangea. So sometimes, you know, I like with backings, for example, I like to have them have that light background just for, you know, your thread color probably will mix in better everywhere if you're using something with a background. But I purposely did not include any lights in this bundle because then you could use it with whatever background you wanted to, pull that in, but just the richness of these colors, I just absolutely love it. The color story here is just beautiful. And as Robin's colors always are, so rich, so deep, and just show off really well. So here's the 1 yards that come with it, and then also the thatch, so you can always mix those in. And then I also did a fabric pull because, you know, that's what I do for fun. So I pulled some few more. So from the blues, I did a deco stitch, indigo sky. Mixes beautifully with it. It has the light and the blue dark in there. And then the medium, the circle burst denim, is the perfect color for the medium blues in here. And then we go into the teals. I did the lightest one, kind of almost a mint color, so canvas minty is a great mix for that. And then the medium one, the Prisma Elements, the Larimer C, is great. Gives it a little edge with the kind of geometric shape. The grunge and the dark jade is the perfect with the darkest teal color, and then the moonscape spruce kind of mixes the two. And then of course we had to do some limes, and we got some hues of that. So the Nature Elements moss is perfect with it, and so is the thatch in the chartreuse, and that's one of the ones that Robin designed as well. And then if you want a little more gold with the gold butterflies, the grunge marigold is nice. It has a little darker spots in it, so that is my fabric pull to go with cottage blue. And we have actually planned some things with this fabric. We are working on a Trinity quilt using these big florals and the big triangles, and then pulling in some of the smaller prints for the borders, for the strips around it. So I think that's going to be really cool. So hopefully maybe sometime next week or the week after we'll have it all done to show you guys. But cottage blue is gorgeous. I think this will make so many classic quilts. I was thinking Octavia from our book, which even though it's smaller prints, it would just read beautifully. Any of the 10-inch square quilts we have, I think it's awesome. Of course, like a Sammy or a JoJo, seeing all those big hydrangeas would just be gorgeous. All right, we also got another pre-order bundle that has been on pre-order. So if you ordered this, we probably already shipped it because we have been working on it for a couple of days. But this one is also a pre-order, so we're going totally left field from the summery, beautiful hydrangeas. And this is called White Christmas by Northcutt. So this is a Stonehenge line, and it's really just neutrals and gold and silver. So metallic gold in here, and I really fell in love with this print. So just these classic ornaments, and this, like I said, was a pre-order, so it is going to be shipping. If you pre-ordered it, it's going to be shipping soon, Monday most likely. So then we have the beautiful snowflakes. So this is only a 9-piece bundle, but just classic. So it's a part of their Stonehenge. So we have 3 like bigger prints. This is their typography print. So beautiful words. And then we have these branches. So I just love just hints of gold, and I like it. It's not too over metallic-y. It's just the right kind of glitter shimmer. So then we have the snowflakes on the gold, and you'll see that the background is that Stonehenge background. So very nice. We have a stripe, and then we have the 3 kind of Stonehenge type textural prints in the most gold, and then the ivory, and then the lightest. So it's kind of like light, medium, and dark in those. So this is the bundle, so 9 pieces. And then of course you can mix anything in here. This is so neutral. If you wanted more neutrals, I would definitely go with something that already has some metallic gold. So like the Rainbow Shimmer line, this is Blizzard. Perfect in here with the right amount of gold shimmer. If you wanted a little bit of that gray, it's that that's the shimmer, the moon color in the Rainbow Shimmer. And then we have these 2. If you wanted kind of a dark background, it would be cool to make a quilt using a dark background. We have both a graphite, which is a gray, and then the noir, which is black for a sharper. And then also you could take any color and put in here. Of course, it would be classic to put either green, so this is speckled, so it has metallic in there, a little more hue, so you could do emerald for green, adding green in there. The warm red is a little bit more orange red, or you can do a deeper, this is wine time, a little bit deeper burgundy, or if you wanted something kind of a cool colorway, a metallic navy, so do something that's blue, like for winter, very kind of an icy theme. Use the metallic navy, it would be awesome. So of course you don't have to mix metallics in here. You can use anything, just reds, greens, whatever you want to mix in here for the holidays. But I really enjoy this print because it's just kind of the little decorations. It's not so you can kind of almost forget about it through winter. You know, it doesn't have to come down right after Christmas. So it is called white. No, what is it? What is it? It's called White Christmas. That's yeah. That's what it is. Beautiful. All right. Do we have any questions? Silver and gold. Silver and gold. Yes. Start singing silver and gold. It never goes out of style. Silver and gold is always going to be in. What quilt will you be making with cottage blue? So we're working on Trinity, but I think we'll make more. I mean, especially I think be beautiful in any of the runners that we have. So we'll be making more things out of cottage blue, but we're working on Trinity. I wanted to do something with Trinity that looks totally different from, I made 2 Trinities. One was kind of a black and white, and the other one was very bright, colorful, kind of modern prints. Was Allison Glass, I believe. And then this one, it'd be very classic florals. So they'll all look very different. I love that, trying to reinvent them every time.
Is this a pre-order?
So both of them were pre-ordered, but now they're in the warehouse. They will might still come up as pre-orders, but don't worry about it. It's in the house, so we will ship it next week after the weekend. All right, it's time for our live winner. Do you got it ready? I'm going to have a drink because it's hot. Marjorie Shanks. Thank you. And congrats, Marjorie. You won a $25 gift card to the GE store. Send us a quick email, Gudrun@gequiltdesigns.com, and we will get the gift card so you can go shopping. ASAP. That is it. So no Harley ride tonight, huh?
Maybe, maybe not.
Maybe not. Maybe just a car ride.
Just a nice car ride with
Maybe
air conditioning.
Yeah, I'm all for that. As you can see, my hair is very well alive in this heat and humidity. So. And
we do wear our helmet, everybody.
Yes, we do. So yeah, 95 degrees. That helmet is hot. Tell you that. So that especially your head.
Yeah.
That never stop sweating. All right, so we will be live next week. we have a big show for you this coming Tuesday. I got some things to teach you and show you. We got a demo and some other cool things, so don't miss that one. That is June 8th at 7 p.m. Central Time. And then Happy Friday is June 11th, 3 p.m. next Happy Friday, and I'll be there with another peachy drink. I would love.
Whoever missed it.
Huh? This is ours tonight. I know it doesn't sound good to have in your mouth, but it's just a play on words. Harry Navel. Cheers, everybody. Thank you for being with us on this lovely Friday. We'll see you next week. Bye, everybody.